So with Mouse, our little colt, we've started to do some of the groundwork exercises, and there's two particular exercises that I have done in getting him to flex and give to the halter, and also disengaging his hindquarters with the stick, that then enable me to lead into another exercise. Okay, now the turnaround exercise is one that I really like, and people at clinics seem to love doing. And it's an exercise where you're getting a horse to follow his nose. Okay, so he's moving his feet when you apply pressure. And there's a few things with this exercise that make it really handy, but you've got to do it properly. A lot of people do it and they cheat, or they rush, or they let the horse do it off their own accord, or they don't take the last few steps. So to get the most out of this exercise, I really have to stress it's worth doing it properly. So what we do is, I want to put the rope on the wrong side of the colt. Now, of course, he's never done this before, so you can see straight away he's a little bit like, oh, I don't know. And because we have spent a fair bit of time desensitising him to the rope, he should be okay with the rope. I'm not really concerned that he's a little bit worried about it to start with. Now you can see I've still got hold of the halter end of the horse. Okay, this is really important. And now my right hand is holding the rope around his rump. Again, it is really important that the rope stay up, you don't drop it, and you don't lose attention. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to step away. And what I want Mouse to do is I want Mouse to follow his nose, give to the pressure, step through the turn, and I want his last couple of steps to be forward like that. Okay? Good boy. Okay, so bring him back around and do the same side again. So, taking my time, not being in a rush, being calm and relaxed. Rope around his neck, holding on to the clip end, dropping the rope around his hindquarters, pausing for a moment. Most people get here and they get in a mad panic and run away from their horse, and the horse doesn't know what's going on. Now letting go of the halter end of the rope, stepping back, applying gentle pressure, and asking Mouse to step forward out of the turn. Okay. Now, I really like this exercise because it puts a lot of flex in a horse, and it puts a lot of give in a horse, and it helps them move their feet. You get one of those horses that gets pretty stuck with their feet, and you do a lot of this sort of stuff, pretty soon they will start to get a lot freer in how they move their feet. So, same again. You can see he's resting the hind leg. He's pretty relaxed about this. You know, a lot of horses don't like that moment when the rope goes around their bum, and that's why you need to pause so they get comfortable with it before you start the next part of the exercise. Now when I step back, they said Mouse hasn't done this before, so I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty nice. But it goes to show how important the foundations of your groundwork are. How important it is to do exercises and get your horse used to stuff before doing more difficult things. You know, I'll obviously now, off camera, I'll do Mouse the other way, make sure he's good on both sides, but he's going pretty good, so there's not much point keeping the camera going for that. But, you know, because we did those other exercises to start with, now when we ask Mouse to do that kind of thing, he finds it really easy. He doesn't get stressed. We've built his confidence up with another exercise, and we can just keep moving on with his training.